Problem is, the average person will listen to their average mindset and go 0 to 100 and only stay consistent for about 2 weeks. But you already know my motto. Clock in, embrace the suck, and don't be average. YouTube, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you through another full day of training in preparation for my Spartan race on November 4th. So on today's agenda, I switched it up like I said I was going to do last week in last week's video. So today I got legs followed by an hour run. So I'm trying now, instead of basing my runs off of distance, I'm basing them off of time. So far this week, I've done 4 runs that were all 30 minutes long. On Saturdays though, I'm gonna do hour-long runs. So as soon as I finish up my leg workout, then I'm gonna jump straight into an hour zone 2 run, which should be fairly simple. Now so far this morning, you've seen that I weighed in at actually 197.8. So that means over the course of a week, if you didn't watch last week's video, I got back from vacation last week and I was super fluffy. So last Saturday I weighed in at 203.3. So in the matter of a week, I've lost, we'll say about 6 pounds, which I'm excited about. Now I'm excited about it, but I'm not accepting where I'm at. So what that means, it's always important that you track your weight, whether it's on a spreadsheet, whether it's on the Phorm app, track your weight, but then also track how you look. Now what I mean by that is I realize that if I'm above 200 pounds, I don't see any definition in my core, which I absolutely hate. I used to sit at 210 all the time and I was fine. But since I got down to 190 this past year, I'm realizing 190 is where I like to be at. So 199, I started seeing definition in my core. But I'm not accepting anything over like 193 because I know that 193, I feel the best, look the best, and perform the best. Because I know personally that I hold most of my weight in my love handles in the back and my upper back. Usually I could get away with still looking pretty defined, sitting over 200 in my arms and legs. But I'm trying to look shredded all year round, all around my body, not just my legs and my arms. It actually worked out perfect though, because if you guys follow me on social media, mainly Instagram, that's the only one I'm really active on. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I entered another transformation challenge through the Phorm app on Monday. Now, if you're interested in joining the challenge, the link will be in the description below. However, if you join now, you are not eligible to win the $50,000. You had to do that before Monday. So, I apologize, but that is why it's very important that you follow me on Instagram, because I post there every single day. So you'll stay up to date on the challenges and everything else I'm doing in my life. So I entered the challenge on Monday. I'm gonna post a picture of it, which I did not like the way I looked. this is how I looked on Monday. And it was funny because even Cassie, when she saw the picture, she just said, whoa, babe. Which I know that means I got super fluffy over vacation. I took 1 week off, ate whatever I wanted, did no cardio, did no strength, nothing. And it had me looking like freaking Thor from Endgame, which I'm trying to look like Thor from Ragnarok. But it's okay, because sometimes you need that mental reset, which I talked about last week in last week's video, and I'm feeling reset, refreshed, and ready to go. But enough about that, let's jump into today's leg workout. So the goal for today's leg workout, I got 5 exercises I chose. I'm gonna try and hit 25 sets between all of them. Now, I'm gonna start off with squats. And I'm actually gonna do 5 by 5. The reason why I'm doing 5 by 5 is for the next couple weeks before I jump into my 12-week training program. I'm gonna try and increase my strength, which again, I'm not that strong, on my bench, deadlift, and squat without getting hurt. So I'm not gonna be going for crazy like 400, 300, probably not even 300, maybe not even 200 pound weights on any of those because I'm not trying to get injured. I'm trying to get to my race on November 4th. That being said though, I'm gonna start with 5 by 5 of squats, back squats, and then I'll show you guys the other exercises. But once I'm done with my leg workout, then I will hit the streets for another hour run. So let's get warmed up. So that's probably one of the worst parts about getting older, is as you get older, it is crucial that you warm up. And I hate warming up. I hate stretching, I hate doing mobility, I hate all that stuff. Like everybody. All right, so this is gonna be my first warm-up set for legs. Again, I'm just basically feeling it out, letting my legs know it's time to do leg day. I'm not even gonna count this set in my 5 by 5. So the plan is to obviously do a heavy squat. Again, I'm not trying to get injured or anything. And heavy for me, obviously may not be heavy for anybody else. I'm gonna put a 35 on top of that. So I'm gonna do 205, see how that feels. And I'm gonna hit that for a set of 5. So first exercise is done, 5 by 5. I kept at 205. My goal is by the end of this training block, before I hop into my Spartan training, I should be doing 255 for sets of 5. And fun fact, I have not squatted over 200 pounds in a very long time. I do not even know the last time I did that. Again, I'm never trying to lift heavy. I've had a really bad lower back. I've had too many surgeries, but the 205 surprisingly felt pretty good. So now I'm gonna jump into my second exercise. So now that I did the strength portion of the workout, all the remaining 4 exercises are gonna be all based on all shooting for volume. Again, volume is the key component when it comes to training for a Spartan race because it's a long race, a lot of volume, you feel it in your legs specifically. So again, my goal with this workout is to get the strength portion done first and then do a lot of volume, a lot of reps for my legs. That way when I go on my run, my legs are already fatigued and it's gonna force me to push through that wall and get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So 5 sets of 15 to 20 reps on front squats. Also, in between every exercise, I'm only doing a minute rest. Again, I don't wanna take too long of a rest because when it comes to Spartan races, you don't wanna take that long of a rest. So I'm only doing 60 seconds in between each set. So front squats are done, 5 sets of 15 reps. Is no joke, I actually started feeling it in my quads. Felt like I was gonna cramp up. Hence why I'm gonna start drinking my intra workout, which is also gonna fuel me for my post workout run. So all this is 1 scoop of Intra-Formance and then 1 packet of Phorm's electrolytes. So I'm gonna mix this up and then start sipping on it through my 3rd exercise, which this one sucks. This is 5 sets of 12 to 15 reps on reverse lunges, and lunges suck. You definitely start getting winded the more reps you do with lunges, and any type of lunges suck. You could do front lunges, reverse lunges, walking lunges, whatever it is. But I got 5 sets of 12 to 15 reps reverse lunges for exercise 3. So I'm trying to figure out why my legs feel like they're about to cramp. And then I realized I haven't done legs in over 2 weeks. So I didn't think this one through. So I'm gonna still try and finish this workout, but the 6 miles after, or 6 miles, the hour run after is gonna be super brutal now that I think about it. So excited. I'm definitely feeling in my glutes, my hamstrings, and my quads. So for 4th exercise, all I got is leg extension. I'm gonna do 4 sets, 15 to 20 reps. I'm gonna go lighter weight, just focus on the actual motion and the squeeze. Again, my legs are pretty fatigued and I feel like they're about to cramp. Hopefully the electrolytes and the carb powder prevent that, or else this run's really gonna suck. All right, so almost done. Got 1 more exercise. All I'm gonna be doing is leg curls, 4 sets, 15 reps again. So let's get into this last exercise. Legs are done. And that workout only took me about 48 minutes. So if you count the 40 minutes of cardio and then the 48 minutes of strength session, it's roughly about an hour and a half so far that I've been working. And then as for my pre-workout meal, like I said, on Saturdays, I usually work out fasted except for on the weekends. It's my high carb days. And since I don't have to be at work, well, right now I don't have to be at work for 3 weeks due to the fact I'm on summer break. But I had my pre-workout meal, which was a bagel, half a banana, some peanut butter, and some syrup. So I had some of those carbs, and then if you also count the Intra-Formance, that's another like 25 grams of carbs. So I've had a good amount of carbs, which I think is helping me. And I'm also testing out the fuel, how I feel just off a bagel, and then obviously a carb powder for these brick workouts where I do strength session followed by a cardio session. So legs are feeling a little bit better. I'm hoping that after like mile 1 or 2, they feel pretty good. Again, I'm not killing myself on this run. The goal for this run is just to be moving for 60 minutes. So I'll track it. It's probably gonna be about 6 miles. That's usually my pace, a 10-minute per mile pace. So legs are done. Now it's time to clock in and embrace the suck. And don't be average. All right, so 1 mile is down. My first quarter mile, my legs felt like trash, felt super heavy, and I thought this was gonna be a super difficult run. But I'm about a mile, 10-minute per mile pace. Now the goals for these runs it's basically I'm focusing on nasal training. So nasal training is when you're running, you choose a pace that you should be able to keep your mouth shut the entire time, like this. So my goal is to do that this entire run. The second I'm not able to do that, I pull it back and slow down.
So every Saturday, that's gonna be my goal. So it's a very comfortable run. You should be able to talk kind of how I'm talking right now, and then just maintain that. And that may mean that you run very, very slow, but that's kind of how this process works. You start very slow and you build off that. Just takes time. Gotta stay consistent. Which leads me to my next point. A lot of the people that signed up for the challenge with me, they reached out to me through the app, and we were just talking, and I was asking them where they struggle the most, what their goals are, and all that. The most common area where everybody struggles is consistency. And all of them had the same factor. They aren't consistent. They aren't able to stay consistent because they do what I used to do. They go from 0 to 100 real quick. Meaning they go from never working out, never sticking to a diet, never doing cardio, and they jump into all of those things at once. And they might be able to maintain that for like a week or two. The problem is they're trying to build multiple habits at once, because diets don't work, transformations don't work. You gotta build habits. Well, if you're trying to build 5 habits all at once in 21 days, it may work for 2 weeks because you'll have all that dopamine of setting a goal, sticking to it, all that stuff. But as you're trying to set new habits, you also are trying to break habits that you have probably held for a lot longer than 21 days. Take working out, for example. Don't go from never working out to, I'm gonna work out 5 days a week. So I'm gonna give you 2 examples. Example A, someone says, hey, I'm gonna commit to working out 5 days a week. Monday through Friday, I'm gonna work out. They wake up Monday morning, they hit their workout. They go hard, they feel good. Tuesday morning, they wake up, they feel like trash. They don't hit their workout. What that does to them mentally is more important than what it does to them physically. So mentally, if you don't work out on Tuesday, now you have the idea that you don't stick to your goals, and you start this negative doom loop where you start saying to yourself, you can't stick with this, but you'll do it tomorrow. So Wednesday, you wake up. Problem is usually the 3rd day is the worst day when it comes to soreness. So you don't work out Wednesday either. Well, your goal is 5 days, Monday through Friday. Well, Tuesday and Wednesday, you didn't work out, which means psychologically, now you're thinking, I'm a failure. And this negative voice, this voice of average comes in, starts beating you up, starts breaking you down. Thursday, you may work out. Friday, you may work out. Saturday and Sunday, you definitely aren't working out. So over the course of the week, now you're feeling like a failure. Now let's say you take the second approach where you say, I'm gonna work out 3 days a week. Sunday comes around, well, it's the first beginning of the week. So you start fresh. You go out, you work out. You do a hardcore workout. You kill yourself. Monday, you wake up and you're super sore. Well, psychologically, you could take the day off. You didn't set a goal that you were gonna work out Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So you take Monday off, you recuperate. Well, Tuesday morning you wake up and it's the 3rd day, so you feel like trash. Well, psychologically, you know you could take the day off because you didn't say you were gonna work out Tuesday, and your goal is only work out 3 days a week. Well, you still got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You still got 4 days to knock out 2 workouts. So you take Tuesday off. Wednesday comes around, you're feeling motivated, you're feeling inspired, and you get after it because that voice of average doesn't have a lot of ammo to beat you down saying you're a failure and whatnot. So you get after it Wednesday. Now you wake up Thursday. Thursday, you're feeling fatigued because you killed yourself. That's okay. You can take Thursday off technically, and you're still winning the psychological warfare. So you take Thursday off. Friday, you wake up, you're feeling like trash. You decide to take Friday off. You don't have to beat yourself up. You're okay. You're still on track to hit your goal of 3 days a week. So Saturday, you wake up, you're feeling good. Saturday morning, you get after it. Well, congratulations, you stayed consistent with your goal of 3 workouts a week. So option A, you go out like the hare, 0 to 100. You set specific days to work out, but if you go 0 to 100, it ain't gonna work for the long haul. So my recommendation, be the tortoise, not the hare. Start slow and build consistency. Easiest way to maintain this for a very long time. Now clock in, embrace the suck, and don't be average. Oh, 60-minute run is done. That was a hot one. Currently is 84 degrees in my gym. Feels way hotter than that outside. So let's see how I did. So like I said, the first quarter mile, I was feeling it, but pretty much once I hit the first mile mark, I was doing okay. I think my last mile, I was running like a 9-minute, 33 second per mile pace or something like that. So I actually started speeding up. So it's 84 degrees outside right now, 20% humidity. It is supposed to get up to 110 today. So it's gonna start getting hot for the training, which that'll be good because I'll be able to adapt to it. So in that 60 minutes, I ran 5.91 miles. I burnt 808 calories, 10 second per mile pace, and then 151 BPM. So I was pretty much at zone 2, which was the goal. Like I said, it's nasal training on my long distance runs. So my goal is to keep my mouth shut the entire time, unless I'm talking to you guys. But to be able to breathe only through my nose, I like those runs for some odd reason. When I'm focusing on my breathing, I get a lot of creative thinking done in that 60 minutes. So I actually look forward to my longer runs on Saturdays. Where I did feel it, I definitely didn't fuel properly. I got really hungry at about 30-minute mark. So the last 30 minutes, the worst part was I'm looking forward to my breakfast. So I think next week what I'll do is I'll do actual honey on my bagel to give me a little bit more carbs and see how I feel instead of the sugar-free syrup. Plus it is my high carb day, so I could get away with it. But that about wraps up this video. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is probably what I'll be doing. I like doing the legs on this day because it's really difficult. So I'll probably keep legs and my long runs on Saturday. I know some people might be like, oh, that's overtraining or whatever. But again, I'm training to basically be able to suffer for a very long time on November 4th. So this video is gonna be going live on Monday. I think I'm gonna switch up my uploading days to Monday will be a vlog style, Thursday will be my podcast style. I know I haven't done the DBA Mindset podcast in the past 2 weeks with vacation, and then Cassie and I are doing a lot around the house. We actually have our entire floors in our house being replaced this week, so we've been kind of prepping for that. So I haven't had time. However, I will get back to uploading the podcast style videos on Thursdays. So you can expect to see Monday videos being more about the fitness, nutrition, this style video, and then Thursdays will be all about DBA Mindset. I haven't stopped doing those videos. I'm just prepping for them. I'm also rearranging my room, painting my room, getting carpet in my new room. So a lot going on, but however, within the next couple weeks, I should get back to uploading 2 videos a week. Again, I appreciate all the support from you guys. Comments on Instagram, comments on this. Everybody who's liked the video, subscribe to the channel, comment. I really appreciate that. Comment below if there's any certain videos you want to see. I've been thinking I really want to start incorporating a cheat day or a cheat meal again. So if you guys are interested to see how I incorporate cheat meals or cheat days, comment below if that's something you'd be interested in, and maybe I'll upload one of those videos. But that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and you guys already know the motto: stay happy, stay healthy, and above all, don't be average. I will catch you guys in the next one.